Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Jeff's record store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. Then we round it out with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Jeff is spilling. That's it. That's all I got for the boring intro. Let's jump right into this Fearless Beer Review. What do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
I got a bunch of these Coachella's beersies.
Okay.
This one's a hazy IPA, revolving New England IPA, 16 ounces, 7.1%. But it's by Coachella. Or no, it's by Valley. No, it's Coachella Valley Brewing Company.
Got it.
And they're, I don't know if that's, I wonder if it's owned by the whole conglomerate that is Coachella Incorporated.
It's a kind of a weird thing because Alex from Record Safari came into your store today, your record store.
Yeah.
Kind of an odd coincidence.
And he's kind of part of that scene.
He is.
Dude.
He is, absolutely, dude.
That is an odd coincidence.
Dude.
Is it a big coincidence or a small coincidence? Or are there not even degrees of coincidences?
There's no degrees. There's no degrees.
A coincidence is coincidence.
A coincidence is a coincidence.
Small coincidence, big coincidence, no difference. Just coincidences.
Just coincidences.
Okay.
So I really want to talk about what Alex told you, but I know we can't talk about it. The big rumor.
Probably shouldn't
talk about it. Okay. I still wanted to run it by because I really do want to talk about it, but I don't know. Anyway, Fearless.
I don't think it's going to happen anyway, and
I doubt it will too. But it's fun that they're trying.
Yeah, that's the last thing I need is him to not spend money anymore because some stupid shit that we said here.
All right. So what do you got for your? So you got the Coachella one. I have.
It fucking came out so fast, and now it's all foamy.
Oh, it's all foamy, dude.
Shit.
Was it warm?
No.
All right. So I got something from Brewery X. Woohoo! What's new, right? This is called Citra Loves Galaxy IPA, 7% ABV. Cool little label, dude. They pop out with new beers all the goddamn time. So that's what I got. I got a 6-pack of these taller cans right here. These 16 ouncers, these pints, some might say. So let's start drinking.
I would say that.
Let's get into this. You ready?
I'm gonna drink from this because my fucking thing's still foamy. That's awesome.
All right, here we go.
Piece of shit. Mm.
All right. So your Coachella, how is it? What's your review on it? And then what are you going to rate it based off our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer, but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. What do you got? Go.
This literally just tastes like if somebody mixed like any kind of orange wheat beer with an IPA, with a hazy IPA. That's what this tastes like.
Okay.
It's very, very strong in the orange department, which is not bad. I like it.
I thought you didn't like the orange, more citrusy stuff.
No, I do like the orange, more citrusy stuff. That's why I still buy Blue Moons. Thank you.
Dude, you never buy Blue Moons. You never do.
Okay,
never.
First of all,
every
buddy,
time I'm out there, I've never seen a Blue Moon at your house.
First of all, I only get them during the summer because they're a summer drink. That's not a winter drink.
True. I don't go out there during the summer.
But I'll tell you what really did it for me was 2 things. One, it reminds me of Palm Springs because at Agua Caliente, Spa Resort, one of the Indian casinos in Palm Springs, the only 2 beers I ever drank from there was Modelo's and then Blue Moons. When I drink Blue Moons, it kind of brings you back to going to the casino. And the other time was when I installed the beer system at the Flamingo in Vegas. They brought over a freshly batched brewed Blue Moon, like straight from the brewery. It went from the brewery straight to the casino in Vegas. And like the first person to ever try that Blue Moon was me at that fucking, it was at Margaritaville. It was the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville at the Flamingo. And just like the nostalgia of that and kind of the prestige of like, oh, this is the first glass that they fucking brewed and it's so fresh. So I don't know. When I drink Blue Moon, it brings me back to those 2 times.
Okay. It's nostalgia. So what are you going to rate this Coachella beer, though?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I hate drinking from the can.
I don't either. Not IPAs, no.
But I've been slow pouring this one, I guess. I guess a cursory thing here is it's a I don't know, it's a 2. Like I'd try this again. If it was at a bar, I'd probably get it. It's kind of cute. It's Coachella.
Mm-hmm. All right. My Citra Loves Galaxy. This is pretty damn good. This is pretty good. It is very juicy, very, very juicy. I was not expecting that because this is not a hazy, even though it kind of pours like a hazy. Yeah, it does pour like a hazy, but it's not called a hazy. But this is excellent. This is an excellent beer. It is hoppy. It's a little hoppy, but damn, it really balances out the juiciness. Citrus really, really balances that out. This is fucking good. I'll give this a 2.8 out of 3. Ooh. This is fucking solid. And I got 5 more of these.
Ever not get above like a 2?
I've never given it below a 2. Never. Even the seltzer that I tried, I gave that a 2. Because for a seltzer, it was solid. Not truly good, but yeah. Anyway, so Raul did not leave a review for this one. I don't know. Did you check on yours?
Did not check.
Did not check. Well, he probably didn't. Did not.
I was too busy slow pouring.
All right. So let's move on to what do we got next? What are we doing? Oh, vinyl stuff we've been listening to, or stuff we got recently that we want to talk about. If you want to follow along, listen to some of these songs that we talk about on the albums. There's a playlist, Spotify playlist in the description of this episode. Go check it out. So what do you got, Jeff? Go.
I forgot I put up there. I know I put a day to remember.
Yeah.
So they just dropped their deluxe edition, and it has a bunch of live performances, a lot of live songs from Switzerland before this record dropped, right as this Homesick record dropped. And it's kind of funny because they're playing like that are now songs that are massive and huge that are allowing them to tour big stadiums, but they're playing them back then. Like, oh, this is our new song, Another Day About the Weekend. And you hear like, hey, like nobody cared. And I was like, damn, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool to see like nobody caring about these songs so long ago, but now people go crazy for them. Which I love A Day to Remember, I really do.
I know,
but I think they're so much bigger than they deserve to be. They really are.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty crazy how big they are.
The best of their music is not groundbreaking. Not groundbreaking.
Hold on there,
it's not, dude.
It is groundbreaking. No one else did this sound. No one did this sound. We've already done this.
Okay.
We already talked about this.
We did talk about this because we literally did this album like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
So go listen to that.
Deluxe version, double disc, has some live, has some acoustic songs on there too, which, got in my acoustic tracks. So that's cool. I got it through my record store. You know what's funny too is when I brought in my copy to sell, because I knew I was gonna get the repress, and I didn't have an original anyway, so I purged it. Dude, we got so many people calling, messaging us on Instagram, asking about this record.
Really?
And then the repress drops, and we're selling the repress for way cheaper than everybody else. Not one sold.
What?
So what the fuck?
That's
Where are
so
you guys?
weird.
So annoying. So obnoxious. These people.
What do you got?
What else did I put on here, dude? The other one. I've been in a big Beach Boys kick, so I pretty much ran through all my Beach Boys records on Saturdays. My favorite Beach Boys record in its entirety is Smiley Smile. This came right after what should have been Smile. So this is pretty much like the same. There's a lot of these songs that are reworkings. Good Vibrations, the big one, like that should have been on Pet Sounds, really. And that's a song that I chose, actually. Good Vibrations. That is just
good song,
bro. That is like, to say it's groundbreaking is just understating how important and how amazing that song is to music. It is unfucking real.
It is.
It's Brian Wilson's pocket symphony, as he called it. Unreal stuffs. But yeah, so Smiley Smile. Have you listened to this record all the way through?
Yeah, I actually listened to it on my way home from your house at one time when I was driving back home. I listened to it.
Was it this one? Because you also got this one confused with Love You, and then you got Love You confused with Surf's Up.
No, it was Smiley Smile. What the
fuck is my? Because you almost bought Love You because you thought it was Surf's Up. Surf's Up kind of like a proggy record.
Yeah.
But you did not like Love You because that's all like synth. Dude, I can't even find the fuck. There it is. Okay, yeah, now I got it all here.
Jesus.
Man, it took a long time. But yeah, I'm full in on Beach Boy season right now. One of our customers gave me a bunch of CDs. So I've been listening to them in my car on the way to and from work. And it's perfect because the Beach Boy songs are generally shorter.
Yeah.
And so I can get, 2 or 3 in before I get to work because it's like a 10-minute drive. So I've been doing nothing but Beach Boys. It's been nice.
Very nice.
It's been nice. Wouldn't it be nice? These records are so good. Smiley Smiley. It's like it's like lo-fi. It's so good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I don't know if I'd get it on vinyl, but it's good.
You're crazy. You're crazy. I just don't think you're ready for the complexity of the Beach Boys. You're still in like Beatles mode where I only like 2-part harmonies. I can't deal with 3 when 3 people sing blah blah.
I get it. I get it. It's not my thing. It's not my thing.
Yeah, because your thing's not good. Your things are just shit. So the next thing I have. Another band that you hate
so
much.
dismissive and so disrespectful.
Another band you hate so much is the B-52s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really do not care for the B-52s, but butts are for pooping. This song was great. The one that you made me listen to. That's a really good song.
I mean, this is like the opener to the record. This is like their jam track, really, because they just kind of like jams on and they get into that groove. And it's pretty punky. It's pretty punky.
Not a lot of vocals, which is nice. It's the vocals that I can't get into.
Do you not like her? Or do you not like him?
Him. It's him. Yeah.
He was in a giant clam.
It's so annoying. And then all I think about is all I think about is Guttermouth every time I hear a B-52 song.
So yeah, I chose Planet Claire from their self-titled record. I still don't have an original copy of this. I have a repress. Like an idiot. I'm on the lookout. It was real clean. So anyway, I was kind of just going through all of my what I put, because I haven't readjusted my genres yet, my tabs.
Mm-hmm.
I have everything under soft rock, so like Beatles, Beach Boys, and then that's where B-52s were, because that was like my catch-all. But now I'm going to redistribute and make new tabs. But the other thing, I was just going through all my soft rock stuff. Purged a lot of things too. I purged my Adam and the Ants. Still love that record. It's just that's not a must-have.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's a good fucking record though. We're doing it on the pod one time, baby.
I know it's on the list.
Fucking good.
It's on the to-do list.
Good.
I know.
But then I throw on Blondie. I was like, I wonder how good this one is. I haven't listened to this one in a while. Parallel Lines.
It's so good.
And you just forget the amount of bangers on this record.
Oh yeah.
And like one way or another, like I forgot that song even existed.
But even then, that's a perfect song, but that's like one of the weaker songs on the record. The record is so good.
Yeah, so I chose Hanging on Telephone.
That's a good song. Banger.
And I don't know, it's a killer record through and through.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing about any of these guys are extraordinary, right? Like her voice isn't like not great,
but it's unique.
Good.
It's unique.
It's not even that unique though.
Well, yeah, it's not like a Gwen Stefani, but it's still fair. It's still pretty unique.
They have 2 guitarists and a keyboardist and a drummer and a bass player, and none of them really
shines.
Do anything like iconic.
Yeah,
it's wild how this record can be so good.
Because the songs themselves and the melodies are fantastic.
I think just also like Debbie Harry's just very endearing. She's a very endearing person, and
yeah,
I don't know. I guess maybe it was her or somebody else. I think it was her. I think she lives over in Chelsea, in New York, the Chelsea neighborhood.
Okay,
it's like a nice little quaint neighborhood. She walks her dog and just living her life. Debbie Harry.
Rad. It's rad.
It's cool.
That's super cool.
It's funny because Alex bought like all Blondie that we had in the store today. Everything.
Dang, how much Blondie did you have?
I think we had 2 different records and like 5 copies of both combined. Bought all of them.
Yeah, dude, Alex is. Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
But yeah, I'm glad he comes to your store because, he's well known here in California for what his record stores out here. So it's cool that he goes out to yours.
I'm glad he's very open about certain things, and honestly, he gives a lot of like advice too, like business advice. Just because we haven't even been open a year, so like, what do I know if business is slow or good or how we're doing?
Yeah.
So it's nice to have like a neutral third party kind of give us advice. Yeah. Getting advice from people out here because they're our competitors, you always got to kind of take it with a grain of salt.
True.
So it's nice to have somebody else come in and tell us, yeah, you're fine.
But also, never mind. I'm not going to say it.
gonna write some notes because there's some other stuff too that he told me that I'll tell you off pod.
Okay. Secret stuffs. All right. So that's all you got for the vinyls. I got 4 things here. Brought the records with me. So we start with Stan Getz and Lorindo Almeida. This one right here. This bad boy. Oops, wrong way. Right here.
Sideways idiot.
This one right here. So this has been in my backlog for probably 6 or 7 months now. It's just been sitting there. And I wanted to listen to it because I like Stan Getz a lot. And you speak very highly of this record. You got me this record. So I listened to it. And yeah, it's pretty fucking killer, man. It's fucking good. It's what amazing. I expect. It's what I expect from a Stan Getz record. So I did really enjoy this. Awesome jazz record. Definitely keeping this one.
I have the promo of that one.
Do you? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. You love your promos,
and love my promos now. Pretentious fuck. And fun fact is my mom. Her Christian first name is Lorinda.
Oh, okay.
It's Lorinda Janelle, but she always just goes by Janelle because she never liked Lorinda. But she's named after that guitarist. My grandpa, her dad, like really really loved like Mexican guitarists and loved that guy. And named her daughter after the Mexican man guitarist.
That's cool. That's really cool. That's a fun fact.
But that's really all you need from Lorindo Almeida. I had like 2 other records by him, all purged.
Really, just kind of boring.
Yeah, it's like Django Reinhardt's great, right?
Oh,
like,
okay.
do I need fucking 10 of them?
No.
I need maybe a compilation.
Yeah, just one Django. You could appreciate what he's done, without having a ton of his records. It's like I feel the same way like with Sun Ra. Like, do I really need 10 Sun Ra records? Like I'm good with like 2 or 3. No, you don't.
1. You're good with 1.
All right. So the next thing here, Paul McCartney 2. This one you got for me, or this one is your old copy actually, because my copy was pretty damn beat up. And so yeah, got this one. We've talked about this album pretty extensively on the podcast.
Give you that one. I wonder which one I had. Is that one in the shrink or something?
No, it wasn't in a shrink. No.
Just super clean?
Yeah, it's just really, really clean. So yeah, we talk about this record all the damn time. And it's crazy that we still have not done this record on the pod.
We have another copy of that record sealed in the store.
No shit. How much are you selling that for?
We're going to sell all of our sealed records on eBay. Just because sealed records kind of demand a premium.
I agree.
No one's going to pay that premium. And I don't want to deal with somebody opening it up and like, oh, it's cracked, gonna bring it back, and then trashing us, and it's like, nah, dude, just fuck that. But if you really do want it, then
but you could tell me how much off the pod. I'm fine with this.
If you want it, it'd be like $15.
No, I'm fine with this one. I'm totally fine with this.
But I like the gatefold. You got to open it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, because I had the promo. That's why. That's why I gave you that one.
You have the promo. But you gave me the 7-inch that came with it too. So
yeah.
So yeah, I got that
copy there, kid.
I know, dude. This record is so freaking good. So freaking good, man.
Good.
This. I honestly think that this is the best record that he's ever done outside of Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul is one of the greatest records ever made, but this is second best when it comes to all Beatles and all the side projects. This is the second best record. This is fucking. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing.
I think that may be your greatest musical find. Just like
yeah.
For sure on the vinyls, maybe like just ever.
It was just so shocking because I paid like $2 for the record from White Rabbit, and because it was $2, I'm like, if it's bad, whatever, who cares? I'm out $2, but I threw it on, and I was just song after song, I was blown away. Fucking incredible.
Was it $2 because it was just trashed?
It really wasn't in that bad of condition. It's just I don't think anybody wants it. I really think that's what it is.
Because we sell it for like 10, 15 all day.
It wasn't.
David loves it now.
It wasn't that trashed. It really, really wasn't.
Because it's not a $2 record, dude. Like this, at the minimum, this should be a $5 to $8 record.
It was in the $2 bin.
It should be a $20 record.
I agree. It's fucking amazing. Love it. So this next thing here is a repress of Black Sails in the Sunset from the AFIs. I already had this record. I had a repress of this record, and but this one, special orange variant. You see that right there? It's a little picture right there. But this one, I only wanted this one because it came with an extra song called "Weight of Words" The song has never been released before, bootleg. Like there's rumors. There's always rumors about this song, but it was never. Nobody had ever heard it. So this is the first time it was ever released, and honestly, the song is. I could see why it was left off the record. Honestly, it's. I mean, it's forgettable. But I mean, it's the main album up through God Called In Sick Today, and then it has Lower It and Who Knew, which were on the other copy I have as well. But those are B-sides too. But yeah, Weight of Words. Just, I'm thinking of already purging this one and keeping my other copy because I put.
What does the other copy have?
It has the same songs outside of that Weight of Words.
Oh, then why would you?
The only reason I want to keep it is because of that last song, because of that one song. But this pressing of it sucks. It is quiet as hell. It's one of the quietest records I have in my whole collection.
Oh yeah, purge that shit. I mean, you got to purge one of them.
Yeah, I know, and I'm thinking of just purging this one. It's super quiet. It's not very dynamic. And I listened to my other copy too, and it's not much better, like quiet or volume wise. But yeah, this is not a very good pressing. Not a very good pressing. So that was a bummer. And this last thing here, I got from you. It's a compilation, a Wednesday 13 compilation, something that I've never seen it in the wild. You picked this up at the record show, right?
Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting I don't know why he put this out. I think it's more of a label. I don't even know what this is. I don't know why he put this out. It makes no sense.
Is it official?
It's official. And what's weird is there's 3 different bands on this compilation. Obviously, it's all Wednesday, but it's 3 different bands, and they're all on different labels. So it's not a label compilation. I don't know what the hell I don't know why he did this. So there's like
maybe he just owns like all the rights to his music and can do this.
He did for the most part, except there's 2 solo records, or at least 1 solo record that he's always had a lot of trouble with his rights, and he recently got all those rights back a couple of years ago. And that's his first solo record, because Roadrunner had a lot of like the publishing rights and shit for that record, but I think he bought a lot of that back. But yeah, there's like solo Wednesday band songs on here. There was a band he did that put out one record called Gunfire 76, like in 2009. There's 2 songs on that from that, and then there's he had a band called Bourbon Crow. There's this country side project, and those are like 2 songs from Bourbon Crow on this one. It just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And then there's one song, A Wonderful Lie. That was a B-side from Fang Bang. I think it was Fang Bang. And it was it doesn't have a release or anything. So I think this is the only record that has that song on it. Only vinyl record that has that song on it, which is cool.
How much of his stuff do you have now?
I have everything. When it comes to the LPs, full lengths, I have everything but the second Murder Dolls record, because that's never been pressed or bootlegged. And then I don't have his first 2 solo records because they've never been pressed or bootlegged. And then I don't have 2 Frankenstein Drag Queens. So 5 records, 5 full lengths. And then there's 4 7-inches that I want, that are on my want list on Discogs. But yeah, so 5 full lengths. Yeah, 3 or 4 7-inches.
That's something, sure.
But otherwise, actually, no, I don't have his Bourbon Crow stuff, and I don't have his Gunfire 76. Because I don't really like
it. Do you not like the Bourbon Crow stuff?
The Bourbon Crow stuff is fun, but I never find myself going back to it. I think it was a fun little thing he did back then, and he put out 2 records. It's fun. It's silly. It's stupid. But so is all of his music is silly and stupid.
The Bourbon Crow stuff's better than most of the stuff I heard from him.
I knew you were going to say that. But that's why I put it on there too. But anyway, so I got that comp. It's a weird one. It's a really, really weird comp. But it was fun listening to it. I had a blast. It was good. I love Wednesday 13.
Purge it?
Fuck no. I love Wednesday 13. He's one of my favorite musicians. Like, oh God, I love his music so much.
That's something, dude.
I love his music so much. It's so good.
I still will never forget when we did Horror Fire on the pod.
Yeah.
And that whole week was just all like Wednesday stuff. And how many people came in and instantly recognized Wednesday. That irritated me every fucking day.
That's so good.
Because it was like at least one person a day. It was so annoying.
Oh, that's the best. I love it. I fucking love it. He deserves it. He writes great, catchy fucking songs. He does. He really does. You're stupid.
He writes some good stuffs.
Did you purge your Horror Fire? I imagine you did, huh? Yeah, you did. You're fucking. You're stupid. You're stupid.
I do.
But you didn't. You didn't have to. That's just dumb.
If there was a 45 of that, I'd buy that shit for sure.
There's no 45. And he's in
that song's a beyond banger.
He's in the studio right now recording a new record, and he's been posting clips of them tracking the songs. Dude, the songs, oof. This could be like one of the best from what I've heard. This could be like one of his best records he's done as a solo band. It sounds really fucking good.
I'm sure it'll sound so much different, so much better than everything else.
Dude.
Either 5 songs he's written 35 times.
I don't care. They're all gold.
Hell, something.
All right, so that's all I got for the vinyls. Let's move on to some new music, other happenings in the music world. Jack White surprise dropped an album, an untitled record. He wants everybody to pirate it, so he put it like on like a Google Drive, and he's encouraging people to take it, whatever. And he's definitely not the first person to do this.
Just, man, anything. I don't know if it's just because I'm bitter with Jack White, but anything he does, I always just assume that he's doing it to become more famous or to have more clout or just be more pretentious than he already fucking is.
Of course.
I want a record company. I can press my own records, but now I want you to pirate it because, see, I don't care about the money. It's like, fuck you, dude.
I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but Jack White was on Conan O'Brien's podcast like a year ago, and Conan was talking about how he went to the record plant in Tennessee or wherever it is, and he said that everybody that works at the record plant all have to wear like professional uniforms. Like everybody has to look the same. Like it's so over the top and pretentious. That annoyed me. I
mean, having like a uniform standard is one thing, but it's like the more aggressive your uniforms are, the more you need to be paying your employees. Right?
That was what Conan was getting at.
Like,
with
dude,
like trying to be
wear
rude.
a full suit and paying me minimum wage, like that's not gonna happen. And then remember that video of Jack White making a guitar out of nothing?
Oh, you used to love that video.
I never loved that video. I never loved
that video. About that.
I fucking have always hated that video.
It was in that movie, the one with what was it? It Might Get Loud, right?
No. It was a clip that he did. He built a guitar out of nothing, and he was in a full, like, really nice suit, and he had a cigarette in his mouth. And he said, "See, I'll build a guitar out of nothing." And he just happened to have all these like perfectly lined up things laying around,
like the block of
piece of wood.
Yeah, that was in
shape
the movie.
Of the neck.
That was in the.
That was not in the movie.
In the movie.
He did this like way later.
No, it was in the movie, dude. It was in the movie.
He did this. We did this like fucking.
And it was just
a year ago.
And it was like a piece of wood, a nail, and like a guitar string. I think it was. Or 2 nails, and then he just wound it around the 2 nails, and then
pretentious.
Hooked it up to like a distortion pedal or something like that.
It's pretentious.
Oh, totally.
And the whole time,
totally. But you loved it.
The whole time he's in this really nice fucking suit. Never liked it.
Bullshit.
Never liked
bullshit.
That.
When we watched that movie, you loved that shit.
Never.
You loved it.
Pretentious through and through. Yeah, I've never been pretentious.
All right. So yeah, he put out a new record entitled. It's good. It's good blues rock, like good hard blues rock. So I dig it, but it's fine.
White Stripe stuff's too on the chopping block if I need the room.
I almost purged my white blood cells. Almost purged that.
It's like how I just don't go back to
I never go back to that one. I go back to Icky Thump, but I never go back to white blood cells. So that's on the chopping block too for me.
Do you have Elephant?
No, I only have those 2, and then I have the one solo record. What is it? Lazarus?
Oh.
Was it Lazarus, right?
Fear of the Dawn?
Oh, Fear of the Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another solo record. Yeah. I don't, because that record's fucking amazing. I know you purged that one.
I mean, it hasn't been purged yet.
Yet?
No, yeah, it has actually. It's in the store. It's gone.
Did somebody buy it?
Somebody was talking about it. I know somebody bought it already.
That's a great record. So anyway, Jack White put out the new record. And Smashing Pumpkins, they haven't put out a new record yet, but this week they announced that they're dropping a record on August 2nd on all streaming sites digitally on August 2nd. So about a week and a half from now. It's 45 minutes, 10 songs. They're going back to their roots. They're doing like more rock record, in the vein of Gish and Siamese Dream, but we'll see about that.
That would be cool to hear, like a fucking shoegazy psych rock.
It would be
record.
I would be
done with like the production of today
Yeah.
in the vein of old school. I would like that.
I just want to hear Jimmy like just rip it up on the drums and do what he does best, because he's been so restrained the last Autumn and Sear, those essentially 5 records. You know, it's been more electronic. You know, I just want to hear him just have a good time on the drums. But yeah, this new one is called Agori More May. I don't know if I probably butchered that, but I don't care. But so August 2nd that drops, and then on that same day, vinyl pre-orders go up, or vinyl orders go up. So that's what I'll be ordering on August 2nd.
You'll be pre-ordering that one.
I will be ordering it. I'm not going to pre-order it.
Actually, you just pre-ordered it right now in your mind. That's where the pre-order starts. Before you order, you think about that.
No, you're right. That's right. You know, that's where pre-order works.
That's what it should. That's what we should be saying now.
Yes.
Nope, just pre-order.
Pre-order in my head. Yep.
That's it. From now on, I'm gonna do it. You can follow me if you want to. You don't have to.
I'll do it.
But if and when I pre-order something, I'm gonna go, oh, pre-ordered.
Pre-ordered right now.
You got to touch the 2 fingers to the temple. Pre-ordered.
All right.
Like that salute.
All right. So Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, that's all I got for this one. You got anything else?
That's it, kid.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, smash that subscribe button on the YouTubes. Stay tuned for the main episode because we're getting into 311 and we're going to have a good time. So that's it. That's all.
That was something.
Billy Corgan.